Good morning, it's Thursday the 29th of February. It's about 11 a.m, just gone 11 a.m. They forecast heavy rain today and we ain't got any yet. We've got a bit of drizzle in there, but apart from that, looks like a nice day so far. Bit murky, but relatively dry. What can I say? Rather long queue for the public meeting about the landslip and coastal defences, etc. around Ventnor and closure of Leeson Road. Don't think I'm going to get in there somehow. Don't normally get queues to gigs in Ventnor. Good morning, people. So it's the 1st of March on a cold and drizzly morning in Exeter. It's about 10:30 in the morning. Down at Exeter University. Just bumped into one of my old friends here, Richard Brazier. It's amazing who you bump into when you return to the city you lived in for a long time. So, yeah, I'm heading down to Falmouth later today. I've got a Zoom meeting at 11:30, so I'll do that here on campus. Probably go over and visit the new Crew building, which is a water related academic research group building that's been built since I was last here, which Richard Brazier is the director of, so that'll be interesting. Otherwise, head down to Falmouth after my Zoom meeting and go to that university down there, which I'm associated with, down to the campus in Penryn. What a gloomy day. 1st of March, first day of spring. And yes, I did manage to drive down last night, which was good. Drove down from Lymington in the New Forest, obviously crossing from the Isle of Wight there, and then drove down to Exeter, slept in the car overnight, which was highly successful, I'd say. I sleep a lot better in there than I ever did in the van because it's a lot warmer, much smaller space, so traps the heat more readily. Anyway, here comes heavier rain. Lots of building work going on at the campus. This is the Exeter campus, Streatham campus. Right, off down now to Penryn campus. Good to see the blackthorn in flower there. Quite right to it, it's the first day of spring. And it feels like it as well. It's absolutely gorgeous day today. Now the rain's gone. It's cleared. I love the little soak-away ponds they built here outside the library. Another one up there. Can't see any frog spawn. I'm sure there is some in there somewhere. Leaves unfurling on the hawthorns. This is hawthorn. Or blackthorn flowers. Marvellous. Right, obviously I can't film whilst I'm driving. Not allowed to use your phones to film whilst you're driving these days. I wonder if I got a parking ticket. It's a bit of a nightmare parking anywhere near Streatham campus. If you park on the campus you have to pay. Park along this road you have to pay. So I tend to park along this road and risk it I don't pay. This is where I parked overnight. Let's see if I got a parking ticket. So it looks like I've got away with it. There's a relief. Right, let's go to Penryn. The plants moved out of the van. Obviously come along here with me. Living in Flea now. Flea being my new camper car. Looks like there's some more rain coming. Anyway, this is the only filming I can do from the vehicle. So I'll see you shortly in Cornwall. Penryn in Cornwall, by the way, not Penwith, is it? In Wales. So we're heading down to Falmouth, which is where Penryn is. So it's 1:50. Having a bit of a break from the driving. Boil a cup of coffee in the van, I think. Not too far to go, but there's some very inclement weather over there. It's just been showery. I've driven through a few showers so far. Heading down into Cornwall, but no sustained rain, and the radar suggests there isn't going to be any sustained rain as such. Right, let's get going, I think. So it's now 3:30 p.m. and Flea and I have made it to Falmouth in Cornwall. It's a bit blowy here. It's always either raining or windy in Cornwall. Good to be back on Pendennis Head, as I'm sure some of you will recognise. Peugeot 107 over there, which is the equivalent of mine. And there was a little Toyota version of my little Flea parked there as well, but it's just gone, unfortunately. There's the Roseland Peninsula over there. Lovely. It's blooming breezy over here, so I'm going to head into town, I think. Although there is rain coming. Surprise, surprise. That's better. In the van now, so out of the breeze. Oh, got a little buddy. Name the species. It is, of course, a pied wagtail. Very showery and wet. Didn't take long at all to get down here. It's pretty plain sailing, so to speak. Going to be meeting somebody from the university tomorrow, Saturday. So, discussing stuff, video creation, research, that sort of thing. But for today, I need to probably get down to Trago, see if I can get some timber to rebuild or not to rebuild, because I haven't built it yet, but to build the bed frame. It's currently a bodge. Got a bed laid out. There's my plants, cacti and sedum. Sedum needs watering. Neither of them mind if I forget to water them, which is why they're really good van plants. Cacti are particularly good for vans or cars. Obviously these two have moved out of the van. They are now living in the car. Lots of magnets. Anyway, yes, we finally made it to Cornwall. So I've decided initially I'm going to head on to one of the campuses and check emails and do a bit of writing before I head down to Trago. It's a bit early in the day really to not be doing some writing. So go through lovely little gardens here. Yeah, so rain's holding off luckily. I think it's probably gonna get a bit of a downpour just before I get to the little cafe down here, but we'll see. Nice bamboos. It's like being back in Asia. I remember doing a field camp in Cambodia in a kind of a dipterocarp forest with lots of bamboo, and I was woken at the dead of night by a herd of 11 elephants, including one very tiny little baby about a metre tall. That was pretty cool. Heard them coming. They're not really Well, they're surprisingly nimble elephants, even when going through noisy bamboo forests. They can really sneak up on you, even a herd of 11 of them. They weren't impressed when they found me, but luckily I didn't get stampeded and squashed into the ground. It'll happen one of these days. I'm hopefully going to go back to Cambodia at some point in the not too distant future. May make it out unstamped upon. You never know. Lots of goldfinches up there somewhere, chattering away. Always a good sign when they sell Puro coffee. Raise funds for rainforest conservation via the World Land Trust. So if you see a sign saying Puro coffee, go and buy some. It's good coffee, and it's they do genuinely help save tropical rainforests. So it's now 5 PM, got some work done for an hour or so in the Fox Cafe. Very productive, and at the end I got a couple of free rounds of sandwiches because they were just closing and they had some left over. So that's good from a skint minimalist point of view. Always up for free sarnies. So what now? Head down to have a quick look at the beach. Don't think I'm going to get to Trago's today. They close at 6. I've got an hour, but I have to walk down there and there's so much rain. We're just coming into the Falmouth rush hour, which means big long queues to get out of Falmouth. So I might just leave Trago until tomorrow. Not sure if they're open on Sunday. If they're open on Sunday, then I might even go on Sunday. But yeah, I think we're going to about to get another downpour. So let's get back to the car quickly as possible. Well, I did make it to Trago in the end and bought a bit of timber, and now I'm on Penryn campus, and of course it's raining. Gonna go meet somebody in the bar on campus in a minute, so yeah, just the kind of weather one expects down here in Cornwall, much the same as one has grown to expect in Ventnor on the Isle of Wight. Well, it's now 6 PM, it's raining steadily. I'm going to leave it for now because I'm heading for the bar to meet a friend and have half a pint. So before the door shuts on me, have a lovely evening and I'll see you again tomorrow.